What we're looking at right now in the early design process.
Travis Mortimer has a big job with the county.
Capital Projects Manager for administration.
It's his job to oversee all the projects funded by the 1% local option sales tax approved by voters.
Early on, it was explained to me that my job was to make sure that we're not building a road and then 6 months later tearing the road up to do a utilities project underneath. And
Mortimer, a retired Navy Civil Engineer Corps officer, was hired in 2015 after the Board of County Commissioners approved reinstating the position of Capital Projects Manager.
But he also has a very logical, thinking way of approaching things. I'm not an engineer and I completely get it when Travis talks.
Deputy County Administrator Kelly Shoemaker says part of Mortimer's job includes making sure project engineers and contractors assigned to capital projects remain on track financially. He also provides an additional objective look at the county projects.
To make sure that we're not going hog wild, on the projects, that they're staying within the budget, that they're really doing what the project was intended to do at the very beginning, and we're not getting beyond our scope.
right now I see myself as a facilitator to get momentum on these projects and on some of these long-range goals.
The current sales tax extension project list is 20 projects long and has a budget of nearly $108 million.
Revenues are currently outpacing our projections, so we feel it's a good, healthy, revenue stream for the first 20 projects in the program.
The sales tax extension project list was compiled after receiving ideas from multiple sources and is divided into 4 major categories:
quality of life, transportation projects, school projects, and public safety projects.
There was a Charlotte Assembly that was done in 2013, and that's a group of 100 to 125 citizens that come together and talk about what the county wants to look like, so to speak, in the future.
Shoemaker says the group wanted to focus on infrastructure and quality of life issues. County commissioners also provided a list of projects they wanted, and all the ideas were then given to a citizens focus group who were tasked with providing a list that is doable with the amount of money expected to be collected from the 1% local option sales tax.
What those individuals that were on the focus committee did was they would reach out to their friends, neighbors, family members, and ask them what they thought about some of those projects. And then they'd come back and they'd grade the projects and, in a way, prioritize the projects so that we would have a list that was manageable for us to put together for the 6 years of the sales tax extension.
Charlotte County voters have proven that the 1% local option sales tax is a popular way to fund important county projects.
We've been utilizing the 1% sales tax extension since 1994. That was the first time that it was approved by the voters in Charlotte County, and it was specifically for the Justice Center and the jail. And then in 1998 there was another one, and so we're actually on sales tax number 5. Okay, so we've extended it 4 times after the 1994.
The sales tax extension projects break down like this. Under schools, projects focused on school security. The school board already spent $1,074,000 to renovate school lobbies and create one entry point for the public. $676,000 was spent to upgrade classroom locks, allowing classroom doors to be secured from the inside. Another $423,000 is being used to upgrade the wireless network inside of every school. Quality of life projects include a new rec center at the Ann Deaver Memorial Regional Park. The project is budgeted to cost just over $9 million and will include a new gym, fitness center, meeting rooms, and a community garden. The rec center is targeted to be completed by the spring of 2019. A new rec center will also be built at the North Charlotte Regional Park and will include administrative offices for the Community Service Department. The project is budgeted to cost $8,132,000 and is also scheduled for completion in early 2019. $3.5 million will be used to improve the 3 existing rec centers at Harold Avenue, Tringali, and South County Regional Parks. The improvements will focus on stormwater control, energy use, and user safety. Project engineers and architects have been soliciting public opinion for possible designs of the new South County Library in Punta Gorda. The new library building will cost nearly $7 million, include an open design, meeting space, and will fit into the Mission Revival style of architecture found in Punta Gorda. The new library is scheduled to be completed in August of 2018. A new Veterans Park has a target date for completion by January 2017 and is budgeted for nearly $700,000. A new splash pad is the primary feature planned for McGuire Park Phase 1. Budgeted for $1.1 million, McGuire Park Phase 1 is scheduled for completion by March 2018. Under public safety projects, the West County Annex will be replaced. The project has a budget of $6.5 million and will accommodate the Supervisor of Elections, Tax Collector, Commissioner's Office, Social Services, and a volunteer clinic. The new West County Annex is scheduled for completion in March 2019. Also in West County, a District 1 Sheriff's Headquarters is scheduled for completion in August of 2017 and has a budget of $4.1 million. Budgeted for $9.1 million, a new medical wing at the jail is scheduled to be completed in the spring of 2019. $143,000 will be used to connect 5 fire stations to the county-owned fiber optic network, enhancing security and patient privacy. The fiber upgrade is scheduled for completion by the end of 2016. By mid-2019, a new public safety digital radio system will be installed and active countywide. The new digital radio is projected to cost $10 million and will replace the outdated and soon-to-be obsolete analog system. The new digital system will also help our county meet the national standard for public safety communications. Under the Transportation and Infrastructure category, 2 road projects are on the list. The Piper Road extension will extend Piper Road from Henry Street north to Highway 17, providing a connection from the north to Enterprise Charlotte Airport Park and the Punta Gorda Airport. The Piper Road North extension is scheduled to be completed by summer 2017 at a cost of $22.4 million. Budgeted for nearly $10.3 million, the Olean Boulevard improvements will turn Olean Boulevard into 4 lanes from US 41 to Harbor Boulevard and is scheduled for completion by the end of 2018.
We have, at any given time, 20 to 30 highly complex projects going on at one time.
With so many large projects in the mix at the same time, Mortimer works hard to maintain a strategic view of the big picture.
It doesn't take just a single effort. It takes efforts from many different directions and many levels of community involvement to make that happen. And that is very challenging.
One way he does this is by visiting project sites to ensure he has first-hand knowledge of how a project is progressing. Mortimer says he makes the effort to ensure all parties involved, from architects to engineers to contractors, are working together and understand the direction a project should be moving. He says if a citizen has unanswered questions about a project, he hopes they will reach out to him by phone or email and give him a chance to answer.
I'd be glad to show them how we got to where we are and where we're going with the project and how we're trying to take into consideration the impacts that some of these projects could have on a neighborhood or on businesses. We're very aware of that, and we hope that we address those impacts and mitigate them the best we can.
A majority of the projects on the current sales tax extension list are scheduled for ribbon cuttings around summer to fall of 2018. Some projects will be completed sooner and some later. For the most up-to-date information, go to the 1% local option sales tax page of our website at charlottecountyfl.gov. The voter-approved 1% local option sales tax program has been used successfully here in Charlotte County since 1994. Other counties have started to take notice and are using our county as a model for success. Reporting for CCTV, I'm Todd Dunn.